Hello, dear friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Mukesh English. Many times we create a comfort zone and we prefer to stay in such comfort zone. We never courage to come out of the comfort zone and never enjoy the fruits of freedom and success. The person who is not courageous enough to take risk will accomplish nothing in life. We are going to talk about a person who breaks the barriers of his own imagination and he tastes the freedom. Let's discuss a famous short story, The Wolf, written by Farooq Sarwar. Farooq Sarwar is one of the famous Pakistani writers who writes in English, Urdu, and Pashto languages. He belongs to Quetta. He is a very noted novelist and short story writer. He has authored 12 books. He has won literary awards from the Academy of Letters Pakistan, Government of Balochistan, and Pakistan Television. The story The Wolf was written in Urdu language and later it was translated into English by M. Asaduddin. The story begins like this. The narrator has taken shelter in a tree due to the fear of the wolf. He is afraid of the wolf who is standing under the tree. He is afraid that if he comes down to the ground, the wolf will tear him into the pieces. The wolf might kill him. The narrator describes the tree on which he has taken shelter. The tree is unusual, but it's not a magical tree. Even though the tree grants him all the things he wishes for, example, a soft warm bed, television with stereo speakers, worldwide channels, and all kinds of food. He is very happy to be on the tree which gives him all the comforts of life. But the only thing which he feels that he doesn't have, that is freedom. The narrator showed that the freedom comes with its cost, and the cost is his life. If he tries to break away from the tree, he will be definitely killed by the wolf who is waiting for him below the tree. He thinks that he doesn't have the courage to face the wolf and destroy it. The narrator recalls the days in his life when the wolf was chasing him. He breaks into cold sweat and his heart sinks. He thanks God for saving him from the wolf by providing the tree so that he could be safe on it. Even in his despair, the narrator feels that he is safe because the tree is a tall one and the wolf cannot reach him. The narrator feels safe during the daytime, but at night he is troubled by nightmares. He is worried because he is a captive in the tree. He wonders how long he has to suffer the agony of captivity. He wonders if he has to wait for the wolf to die of hunger to be free from the tree. But there is no hope at all. The wolf, instead of dying from hunger, is thriving and getting stronger day by day. One morning, the author is surprised to see that one more person who has also taken shelter on the same tree, the man had chosen the very same tree to escape from the another wolf which was troubling him. The wolf which was troubling the new man could not reach him. Both the narrator and the new man were afraid that the wolves were haunting them. Both of them have every means of comfort on the tree, but they were haunted by the boredom and the feeling of oppression. The frightful images of the wolves never allow them to sleep. They can't sleep peacefully. The narrator describes the nature and the attitude of the wolves. The wolves usually are silent, but sometimes they are overcome by madness and attack the tree ferociously, which frightens both of them. The narrator finds something unusual about the wolves. The other man's wolf does not bother the narrator, and the narrator's wolf does not bother the other man. What surprises the narrator is that even the wolves don't bother each other, then why should he be afraid of the wolves? One day, after long discussion, they both decide to get down and confront the wolves. They are fed up with the imprisonment on the tree. The narrator's friend jumps down. Even before his wolf could react, he kills it with a branch from the tree. Unfortunately, the narrator does not have the courage to get down, and his wolf claws desperately at the tree trunk. The new man encourages the narrator to get down, assuring him that the wolf is weak and could easily be killed. The narrator does believe his words and shivers in fear. His wolf starts to shake the tree, and strangely, the tree begins to shrink. The narrator is terrified and numbly waits for the death to take him, but the narrator's friend urges him to jump down. He convinces the narrator that the wolf is just an embodiment of imaginary fears, which can be kicked out of our path to freedom. The narrator then gathers up all his courage and he jumps down. The narrator now feels free. He experiences the beautiful world of freedom. When he looks for his friend, he cannot find him. He looks around and finds himself surrounded by so many trees. He finds that each tree is occupied by one individual and a wolf is growling beneath each tree. The narrator then starts to laugh out loudly. He laughs at those people, those foolish people who are afraid of their wolves without any reason. Here, the wolf is a metaphor for our imaginary fears. Unless we overcome our imaginary fears, we will never be free. Without freedom, our life is oppressive. We have to face our wolves with courage and destroy them. Being comfortable is not being happy. The narrator and the man on the tree, though comfortably placed, but they are not happy. We all have to fight our demons and the wolves individually. The story can be read as an allegory of every man staying in his comfort zone, leading a life of boredom, frightened, haunted, and constantly oppressed, never tasting the fruits of freedom. So we should try to come out of our comfort zone and live the life happily and enjoy the success. Dear friends, thank you so much for watching this video. You can reach me at mukeshenglish@gmail.com. Please do subscribe the channel, click on the like button for more videos on literature, workbook, pronunciation, grammar, communication skills, presentation skills, interview skills. Stay in tune with Mukesh English. Thank you once again.